Verse 24. And the king gave the command, and they brought those men who had accused Daniel. So the accusers, Satan and his angels. That's why when the two witnesses resurrect, they go up. Like it's saying here, he was taken up out of the den. So when the two witnesses resurrect, taken up out of the shield, they will be taken up from this world. And then the last will go and take Lucifer out and down to this earth. So that's why it says here, and the king gave the command, and they brought those men who had accused Daniel. So the accusers of humanity will be brought before Yahweh in order to be kicked out of heaven. And they cast them into the den of lions. So they will fall into this earth and eventually into hell, in which they were hoping that Daniel would go to. So when they cast them into the den of lions, them, their children, and their wives. So in the human interpretation, it's obvious how, well, in the positive sense, when we are saved, like Joshua said, me and my house will be saved. My house and I will be saved. And when it comes to, as we see here in other examples, we see that when a person would be the head of his household and he would reject Yahweh, most of the time his household would also go with him to punishment because they were like him in many ways. So is what is happening here. But in the spiritual sense, which is the main point, them would be the angels, the accusers, the fallen angels, the third of the angels that came with Satan. Their children, those who follow him, who teach of him as the true mighty one, when it's actually a false doctrine. And their wives, those congregations that follow those false doctrines that they teach, doctrines of demons and fallen angels.